It is correct to reject mediocrity. It is good to celebrate excellence. Your time is limited. Your attention is precious. Don't settle for bullshit. A corgi's cozy hike. Okay, having said that, who is this for exactly? Someone's played a short hike once and then decided to put a corgi in it, or they got the corgi asset pack drop in the asset store. M. Bark on a therapeutic. Oh, I get it. Bark. M. Woof. Got it. M. Woof Shyamalan. On a therapeutic adventure around a peaceful island. Oh, it's therapy. It's art therapy. Okay. Use corgi butt power to climb and soar your way to tasty treats and cozy nap spots. Relax and savor this bite sized open world experience while 10% of your purchase is donated to animal shelters. Holy appeal to emotion, bro. What is this? Did Sarah McLaughlin make this game? Come on now. Came out on the 30th of August from Scalisco, self published. There's a demo. You could pay $26 for this atrocity. Really? Wow. Well, but remember 10%, 260 of every sale. Is that before or after Gabin's cut? I wonder. Yeah. There they are, donated $20,001 to dog shelters since 2019. They are both wearing masks. It must have been during COVID. They were helping the dogs while your grandma died. Become a super Korg, soar and explore, make friends, teach people to love unconditionally, just like a dog. A dog doesn't love unconditionally. There are certain conditions that you got to feed it, for one. Try not feeding your dog and seeing how much it loves you. Relax at secret cozy spots. Customize your appearance. Can you pet the dog? Well, you are the dog. Let people pet you. Boop other dogs you find too. Follow our Scalisco developer Steam page. No, I will not. Join the wholesome community and I'm sure it's just full of fucking soft weirdos. But hey, if that's you, go right on ahead. You've got a community in pretty much everywhere. I mean, you just go to any zero view let's chat stream on Twitch. You've got a community. I'm good. Radix Chronicle. Yeah, I woke up this morning and chose violence. What is this? Was this a mobile game? I think it was, or they actually made a conscious decision to do a portrait mode game where you have to stare at these two elfie ladies the whole time. Uh-huh. Radix is a tactical role-playing game inspired by, I was going to say despised by, inspired by Super Nintendo Entertainment System and PlayStation classics. With dark themes but bright characters, this fantasy tale changes depending on how you fight. Your magic it can even alter the land itself. Use your timing and luck use your timing and skill. Listen, it's a holiday today. Be thankful I'm doing this. Use your timing and skill rather than your luck and lead your party home safely each day. Came out on the 29th of August from Luna Flora, self-published. And they want $26 for this too. Why? How? Bro, even in 1993 when this game should have come out, it wouldn't have been worth $23. Actually, it probably would have been worth 50 and people would have paid it because there were no other games that existed. But now that we have thousands and thousands pouring out of every hole like a fire hose, you got to really think about these things. A story that changes based on how you fight. So there's a morality sort of thing. Your decisions will determine your party's fate. A party that never stops when the new king sent Princess Sahana to the far-flung hinterlands of the kingdom via a political marriage. She didn't expect a warm welcome. And that's great because she didn't get one. Her reluctant husband, Kadi, the man was reluctant to get married. Oh, okay, sure. Super indie. Radix Chronicle brought to you by a two-person indie studio. Ray handles the code, Marcus handles the other stuff. They probably handle each other during the off hours. I'm good. Engine Eternal. All right. We got the blit filter, the dither filter, I guess you could call this. And you're running away from monsters. Is that what this is? Another one of those? They put these filters. Someone was asking why Mortal Sin looks the way it does. It's that indie Rampage, it's a roguelike we looked at the other day. It's because you're trying to hide the asset packs or the low quality of your 3D assets or the sameness of your 3D assets. You throw a filter on it, almost instantly you've improved your visual fidelity by 10%, even if you haven't. I was watching Mortal Sin getting played yesterday, and it made me ill, like physically ill, to watch. Engine Eternal is an online co-op horror for 1 to 4 players. It's not a game, it's straight up just a horror. Travel across the old world on the Engine Eternal and explore randomly generated dungeons to locate fuel and upgrades for the last train to paradise. It's co-op slop, I gotcha. 18th of July from Absolutely Cookage. You spelled the garbage wrong. $13 is the asking price. Paradise awaits. You and your 3 friends who are, for whatever reason, fueling this industry can run around and do stuff while monsters chase you down. I got it, bro. It was great when it was called Among Us. Butterfly Dream. Yeah, that shows how little I know what Among Us is. I've never played it. I mean, it's great for what it is, but I think that was one of the things that started this whole thing. Now, what is this? We have tired of waiting for Bloodborne to get remastered. We decided to make one with a long-haired girl as the protagonist. Gotcha. Butterfly Dream is a compact retro-style Souls-like game. While returning to classic boxed-level exploration and combat. Oh, because we hated what FromSoft did with Elden Ring. Fucking open world, right? I want a linear experience where the boss is at the end of the tunnel and all the enemies come at me like zombies. Fuck. Can we evolve, please? While returning to this, it weaves in the Taoist parable of Zhuangzu's butterfly dream and elements from the Buddhist Diamond Sutra. Okay. It's got a religious bent to it. A spiritualist bent, I guess they would prefer it called. 20th of August was the release from Lieberfish. Self-published. They want $14 for it. The Dream of Fargodia. Okay. As destinies intertwine, the story shall be unfolded. Why hasn't anyone made a modern Souls like a really modern, like Grand Theft Auto type Souls like? Have they? Someone must have. I'm not talking about just running around shooting, fucking powering up your gun, but like a true Souls experience. Somewhere between Dark Souls and Armored Core, where you're just like a mercenary. All appearances, I guess that's Division in a way. Anyways, all appearances are illusory. Step into a dangerous world. Classic fragmented narrative. They wrote it on the items so you can put it together. High friction, they call that. High degree of freedom in combat. Wash us with your precious blood. Forgive us all your sins. Blah, blah, blah. Details for recommended settings. It's right there. Our mid graphics. You self-reporting. Your mid graphics are customized for the purpose that it will not lose much experience than the experience of high graphics. Okay. Notice for English gamers, a game is developed majorly by one full-time person and 6 students. Oh, was this the professor roped in 6 students to do the labor? I mean, that is the Chinese way, right? Thus, we are currently out of resource to deliver the English audios at initial publishing. The game has 7 to 8 hours of play length, 3 areas to explore, 10 weapon styles. Find any bugs, hit us on the QQ.com. I love that their social media is called QQ. That's literally what social media in the West has been since its inception. Okay, so I hope those students are getting some of the profits, right? Because it's not a free game. There is no demo. Very interesting. Goodbye. Mythic Mire. Oh, God. What is this? Anthropomorphic lions. Okay. RPG. Fight some monsters. Walk around as a furry. What are you, a hyena? What exactly are you? What is this now? They actually had a little 3D rendered sprite down here for the character. The game itself, it's whack, bro. This is looking inside someone's psychosis. I'm sorry, I was never very special. Yeah, neither were most of the people on this planet. A surreal RPG adventure set in a world between dreams and nightmares. Explore strange environments with your trusty digital pixie companions. Came out on the 20th of May from Resnijars, self-published. They want $13 for this. Huh. An RPG adventure that takes place in a liminal world between dreams and nightmares. I think it's mostly nightmare, honestly. So the townsfolk are pixel art furries, and the pixies are CG, computer graphic rendered insects or something. Okay, it's got the structure of a Japanese role-playing game because we couldn't come up with a new one. Retro CGI FMV. That's full motion video for you kids who were born after 2021. 2001. Sequences like those of the PS1 era used in cutscenes and spell animations, distinct unique abilities, eclectic soundtrack, hand-drawn pixel art to tickle your fancy. This is not tickling my fancy, bro. You keep that feather away from my fancy with this shit, please. Cute animal people, surreal worlds. I'm good. Good luck with your product. We are busy digging a hole. Oh, we haven't seen one of these for a minute. There was a week there where there were like 10 of them. And it's that plug-in for your game engine that allows you to deform the terrain. And now they've got another one. Is it a co-op? A relaxing, cooperative digging adventure where you explore colorful underground worlds with friends. Team up to dig deeper, find valuable ores, upgrade your equipment, and collect rare dragons together. Came out on the 17th of June from Welding Bite, self-published. They want $6.50 for it. Dig a hole. So it has been around since that trend happened. Cooperative gameplay, colorful underground, and a relaxing experience. I'm good. Baby's first hole digger. 3D puzzle dark fantasy. How does this work? Now, this reminds me of some Elden Ring environments. I have been replaying Elden Ring lately. It's been long enough, and it's so good. I just restarted fresh. I didn't do a new game plus, and my God, the atmosphere in that game. You could just get lost in it. You really can. Collect a 3D puzzle, transferring things to the right places to create a beautiful place. Oh, this is asset pack placement. This is what you do when you buy an asset pack off of the Unreal Engine store, the Unity store. It gives you a whole bunch of crap. Medieval 1, 2, 3. And then you can just put it down wherever you want. And you're an environment designer. You're a level designer. Congratulations. Anybody can be one now. You don't have to go to game school. This came out on the 23rd of May from Puzzle Games and published by Hede. They want $72 for this? Okay, this is shovelware. This is a crime in progress right here on Steam. We caught you red-handed. Puzzle game. 72 the asset pack didn't even cost $72. You need to go to the item, take it by pressing the left mouse button and place it. Collect as many items as possible to get more points. If you brought the wrong item, you can throw it away. I'm gonna throw you away, bro. $72. That has to be a mistake. They have to have put the decimal place in the wrong place here. Either that or they're just trying to scam idiots. Don't be an idiot. I mean, I see people falling for crypto scams in my neighborhood all the time. Like some lady lost $300,000 to some crypto scammer recently. Like I can see people losing $72 to this. Don't do it. Fallen Relics. All right, what is this? We have what is this called? A little Temu Dragon Quest for you. We have Dragon Quest at home. Fallen Relics is an action role-playing game type adventure themed game. You and your friends can use characters of different professions to explore, fight, collect, and decrypt in various themed levels. You can develop your characters in a variety of ways and then challenge powerful bosses. Came out on the 21st of July from Scopeside, self-published, which reminds me, Path of Exile 2 had a free weekend. It was okay. I don't mind it. I still think that Grim Dawn wins hands down for the dark fantasy stuff. I think Path of Exile has a very specific sort of player that it's looking for. You want to be ultra stimulated by just romping your way through dungeons at the highest levels, right? Sort of like how the highest levels of Diablo 3 went. Not really for me. I'm a slow-paced guy. I like to be able to read what's happening on the screen, but hey, it was decent. Isn't that game supposed to be free anyways? Why are they charging money? I thought, when are they doing the free-to-play on that properly? Anyways, this is $9. If you have feedback, you can send it to them in-game. There's a combat mechanism. Choose 3 active skills to deal with different enemies. Prepare food and potions. You and your teammates' skills will have more powerful effect when they match each other. Oh, you need to synergize. There's dungeon explorations filled with loot, character development, the cartoon style, and multiplayer play. You could use some character development, I think, as a developer. Develop yourself first, and then develop the game. All right. Auto Crisis, all caps. Okay, we got the noise filter on. It's kind of spooky, spoopy. There's got shadow monsters chasing you. It's the usual suspects. You're driving away on a forest road late at night under a heavy storm. Your car breaks down. Luckily, there might be a gas station nearby, but a misfortune never comes alone. True? The storm has brought something else, something otherworldly that oddly smells of spilled diesel oil. Came out on the 29th of August from The Otherworldly Studios, self-published. They're all in on it. They want $5 for this. Okay, short horror game, 60 to 70 MN. What is that? Minutes, I suppose. Millinano minutes. About cars, rain, being lost, and bad days. When it rains, it pours. Immersive short horror experience. Realistic environments in a surreal setting. You are soaked wet and can barely see. Turn up the gamma. The rain has brought something else. You're not alone. Let's say they reiterate it is a short psychological horror game about 70 minutes at the high end. A mystery to solve, a surreal trip about trauma, carcentrism, and survivor's guilt. Okay, they're just trauma dumping. This is game as therapy for the developer. What not to expect. No cheap jump scares, no loud noises, no narrative that holds your hand because we couldn't find a writer. Okay, characters can barely be seen. A giant absurd manifestation is towering over the tree. Start running now. High quality environments. Experience a short psychological experience. Okay, you're going to experience that experience, all right? Are you experienced? Packed with high fidelity graphics and optimized worlds made available by Unreal Engine 5. Again, talking about shit that has nothing to do with the game itself is so pathetic. Go through a rural, ruined parking, a subterranean, surreal backroom, a boggy pine forest, a dump. Oh, the whole thing's a dump, isn't it? We're good. What happened here? Yeah, what did happen here? Did you not have a father? Did you spend way too much time with your mother? You got to keep that shit balanced. That's what you have to do. Yeah, it's a game for lesbians, I guess. Lesbian witches. You got to be careful. They're everywhere. What happened here is a short adventure horror game, around 30 to 45 minutes, exploring the classic horror trope of being locked inside a house and exploring it in order to go out. Well, classic. The classic horror trope of being kidnapped. Came out on the 23rd of July from Muna Game Studio, self-published. It is free, but there is a soundtrack that you can pay $2.60 for. You play as Ellie, a 20 years old girl coming back to work one day to find her home completely changed and her roommates nowhere in sight. Beautiful graphics with a limited 2-bit palette inspired by classic Nintendo games. Original soundtrack, 4 compelling characters, a large mystery to solve, 3 main puzzles, 3 main endings, and 3 bad endings. Some secrets to find if you look deep enough. A secret room in classic RPG Maker Games fashion. Thank you for giving me a chance for happiness, and thank you for playing. Don't thank me yet, motherfucker. Quarion. All right. Lo-fi, pixel art, platformer sort of thing. Yep. Probably very difficult. Is this the one where you like fall into spikes constantly? A short 2D pixel style Metroidvania where you explore, fight bosses, acquire items and abilities, and find secrets. Inspired by games such as You Have to Win the Game, which is so that's like you have what is it? I Want to Be the Guy, whichever one, both of those, just Rage. Like before Rage games were about jumping up higher and higher and falling down constantly, being knocked off of cliffs by shit. Those were the ones. Spike dislike, ugh. VVVVV, not really a spike dislike, actually. VVVVV, the letter V 6 times, as Terry Kavanaugh refers to it. One of my first inspirations to do indie game development. That's a classic story of redemption arc for Mr. Kavanaugh. He was on his last dime in his mom's basement, literally. You know, I make fun about people living in their mom's basement making these games. He was actually in his mom's basement making the letter V 6 times, and it hit. And the rest is history. Anyways, came out on the 28th of August from Zijoant and Bootleg Bytes. They want $1.30 for it. Gameplay-driven 2D platformer, explore a world, find new abilities, fight bosses, uncover secrets. I have a million games like this I need to get to. If I get through them, I'll try to remember you, Quarion. Last Heist. All right. Is it co-op slop? It might be. It certainly looks like it. There's a, I don't know. Last Heist is a multiplayer horror heist game. Looters must steal valuables and escape, but one player is secretly the killer, sabotaging and eliminating the others to keep the loot for themselves. Came out on the 2nd of August from D Games, self-published. That reminds me, if I had a friends group that was serious about playing games, I would play GTFO with them, because that's the pinnacle of this type of shit. That's the excellence you're looking for, not this mediocrity. Multiplayer heists where one player is the killer. Okay, don't trust anybody. DTA, Frank. DTA. The looter objective, explore the map to find valuable items on shelves. Extraction and teamwork, transport the goods to the truck. And then at the end, one of the guys will try to kill everybody, I guess. The killer isn't just another monster. They're one of you. Disguise yourself and strike down when no one's looking. Set C4 traps, plant landmines, or take them down with a weapon. There are dynamic objectives, stealth and chaos, and voice chat and proximity audio, so you can get called the N-word at 4 in the morning. I'm good. And we're good. 18,707 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.